This is quite a high tide. Storm tide. We got a storm coming in later this afternoon or tonight. I'm actually out looking for snakes. Sometimes a high tide like this will drive them up. And if they happen to be the right kind of snakes, or maybe I should say the wrong kind of snake, then I shoot them. Of course, if they're too big, I'm not sure I'm packing enough to shoot them. This is a little Ruger Mark II, one of the first guns I've ever bought. Hardly ever pull it out anymore. The original point of this video is to say, going into May, the prep of the month is going to be, sorry to bore you guys, but it's going to be going back over the Get Home kit. Twice a year I do it. I go over the Get Home kit, change out for summer, replenish some stuff, freshen some stocks, just make sure everything's there, because I do, and this is not a good thing, but I do sometimes get into it through the year, and I need to just do an inventory and make sure everything's there. Yesterday the tide was high, and I got in and got this tree out of the bayou. That was some work. Tide was high, but it wasn't as high as it is today. I kind of wish I'd waited. Tree fell from there quite a while back, and I just chained it up so it wouldn't float off and kill somebody, and waited for the tide to get high enough to winch it out. I'll let it dry, then I'll drag it over to the burn pit and have a nice bonfire or two. So as we end what ended up being a 2-month long prep of the month, it's time for the contest, isn't it? What I'd like you to do to enter this prep of the month giveaway is tell me how, when, or even if you do a freshening or updating or inventory of your Get Home kit. I'm not interested in bug out bags. If you've got a Get Home kit, that's where I am. I'm not into to bug out bags. Sorry, I'm just not. If I bug out, it's not going to be a bag. It's going to be a truck, a whole truckload of stuff. But if you do have a Get Home kit, and I wish you did, I'd like to hear about it and how you go about freshening, updating, periodically replenishing your Get Home kit. Just tell me below, and your telling me will be your entry. And if you don't have a Get Home kit, and I hope no one falls into this category, but if you don't have one, tell me why. Why on God's green earth do you not have one? Unless you never leave the house, I can't see why you would not have a Get Home kit. Now y'all see how the ground is tore up here? That's armadillos. They tear it up looking for ground beetles and ground bugs and stuff like that. And they're good for the soil, I think, from what I hear. They tear it up pretty good, see? There's all probably 1 or 2 armadillos at night. Okay. Well, that's all I had to say. Pray we didn't get a snake. God bless. Y'all take care. Please enter.